Hi, I'm Dr. Renee and I'm a clinical advisor for Testing for All. I'm going to show you today how to take the blood sample for the kit that you've ordered. So first things first, you will have received your kit in an envelope like this through the post. The first thing I want you to do when you get that kit and open it is to take out this leaflet. There's something really important that you need to do before we actually get to the nitty-gritty of taking some blood. On the first page of the blood collecting leaflet, there's something called Activate Your Test. This is really important. So before you do anything else, go to the Testing for All app, and the directions are here. Use the barcode which is on a label inside your envelope, and you will see that as we go through the sample taking technique. And using the code on that label, you need to register your test and activate it in the app for you. One thing that's really important is if you're with more than one person who might be taking this test, you can't use the same account to activate their test. So please, go to the app, make an account for yourself and activate your test. And anybody else around you who's doing a test, be that a family member or a colleague, must do the same. They must activate their test within their own account that they set up for them. And that's absolutely crucial for getting the results back to you. So we're now going to look at the contents of this envelope and take you through how to do the sample. So you've opened the envelope that arrived in the post with your test kit. I would always suggest laying out everything that's in the envelope in an easy to access way like this, so that as you work your way through the really easy steps that are detailed here on the instruction sheet, you can easily access the different pieces of the test that you need. So as I said, you've got this, which is the instruction manual for you to work through. You've got the envelope that you'll send your kit back to Testing for All in. You've got 3 lancets, although you probably won't need them all, and these are to make the hole in your finger that you'll collect the blood from. You've got this container with the bottle in, which will go back in the envelope at the end, plasters, alcohol wipes to clean your finger, and a little card where you'll write your serial number on when you validate your test, so that you have a record of it should you need to contact Testing for All. So now that you've got everything laid out, you're ready to go. And I'm going to talk you through what you need to do to successfully take your test and get your result as soon as you can. Before we move on to actually taking your blood, it's always a good idea to get the bottle ready in a position where it can't be knocked over. The way to do this is to open this container, take the bottle out and close the container again and stand it down like this. Take the top off of the bottle and place the bottle in one of these 2 round areas in the container, because that will hold it steady for you whilst you take your blood and drip it in. So the next step is to actually wash your hands in warm water for at least 2 minutes. Your hands need to be clean, so washing them for 20 seconds in soap itself, as I'm doing now, is really important to make sure they're absolutely clean. Once you've been washing for at least 20 seconds, you need to keep your hand under running water, which is warm, but obviously not too hot, for at least 2 minutes. If you want to at this stage, you can actually submerge your hand in the warm water that's collecting in the sink, which is what I'm doing here. And I'm leaving my entire hand in the warm water for 2 minutes. You can either do it this way or keep it under the running water. The most important thing is that warm water is covering the entire hand for 2 minutes prior to taking the sample. Having washed your hands in warm water for about 2 minutes, keeping it under the running water, and then having thoroughly dried it before you start, you're now ready to take your blood. You need the lancet, the bottle, an alcohol wipe and a plaster for when you've finished. So using the ring finger of your non-dominant hand, I'm right-handed so I'm going to use my left, take the alcohol wipe and clean the tip of the finger that you're going to use thoroughly. Take the lancet and pull off by twisting the top of the lancet and discard that part. The lancet's now ready to use. So using the finger that you've just cleaned, the ring finger of your non-dominant hand, hold the lancet like this between thumb and forefinger, and to the side at the tip of the finger, press the lancet down. Now you just need to press into the finger with the lancet, and as you do, it will actually make the small hole that's needed to take your blood sample. And there it is. So once you've done that, you can actually wipe the top of the finger with a clean, dry tissue, and then the blood will start to flow, and you can see I'm not applying any pressure here, and you can just hold it over the bottle and drip it in. And you can massage down the hand like this if you need to, and down the finger to about there to keep the blood flowing. And you can continue that until the bottle is full. So just massage down the hand, holding the finger over the bottle and allowing the blood to drop into the bottle. And you can see that I'm collecting the blood very easily. My bottle is already almost to the fill line. There's not much effort involved, but if you do need to, you can massage down the finger and hand like this, and if you think the blood has stopped flowing, just wipe the tip of the finger with the tissue, and as you can see, it should make it flow again. The next step is to put the cap on the bottle and seal it firmly. So the way to do this is hold the base of the bottle, take the cap, place it on the top of the bottle, and then with a finger on the top, press down hard so that you hear a clear click. Like that. Then once you've done that, take the bottle and invert it like this 5 to 10 times. When you've done that, your sample is ready to label and then send. Now you are ready to fill out the label, so all you need to do here is just write in your date of birth and then the time, so the hour, I think right now, let's say that's the hour, the minutes, the date and the month. Once you've done that, you're ready to actually apply it to the bottle. Now you can take the label off of the backing, put it face down like this, and lay the collection tube in the centre of the label on the sticky side. Fold the label around the bottle like this so that these two sides stick together around the label. You can clearly see this barcode, which is really important, and you can see the date that you took the sample and your date of birth. Now you're ready to put the bottle into this container that you've got. It might be a long one like this that could take 2 bottles, or it may be a shorter one, but the practice is exactly the same. You just wrap that barcode label around and then you place it inside here. The lid goes into the bigger part, the label is secure, and you close the container. Now you're ready to post your sample to Testing for All. So take the sample in its protective packaging and place it inside the envelope. What you also want to put into the envelope is the used lancet, but also any spares, because that saves you disposing of needles. We'll do that for you. So now you can seal the envelope. It's already got a label on it, and you can take it to a designated post box, and the instructions for this are in your kit. So, great news! We've done all the nasty bit. Your blood is in the bottle and ready to send back to us for your result. This is also very easy. I've shown you how to put it into the envelope and seal it with your information. If you go to the very last page of the blood sample collection kit, you'll find here detailed instructions on how to post your kit. Most post boxes now have been allocated for priority blood samples for COVID testing. You'll find the nearest one to you if you go to the Royal Mail website, and the address is on here, and it will tell you exactly where to post your test. Don't go into the post office, even if the post box is outside, and hand it in over the counter. They won't take it. You put it into the post box, and most of them will have an identifying label, but you can track yours down using your postcode at the Royal Mail website, and all of the instructions are on here. So, thanks for following this through. I hope it all went smoothly, and we look forward to receiving your test.